What's going on, Vol Nation? We've went in depth on the offensive line, and we've went in depth on the defensive line. Now let's look ahead to the 2023 Tennessee linebacker room. Tennessee has two big spots on the field they have to fill going into 2023. And I say on the field because apparently there was a lot of locker room drama, a lot of internal issues. I'm not going to bash these guys, but from a team standpoint, it wasn't good. Okay, Jeremy Banks, he was awesome on the field. I'm not sure what's true, what's not true as far as the locker room goes. Juwan Mitchell was apparently asked to leave the program. So what may be awesome on the field obviously wasn't great for what happened at South Carolina. So with that being said, let's dive into what we're bringing back and who's coming in for 2023. Aaron Beasley, veteran linebacker. He's improved so much since day one. 157 career tackles, 17 tackles for a loss, 2.5 sacks, 3 fumble recoveries, 15 quarterback hurries. Beasley dominated the Orange Bowl game. We need him to have that same performance every Saturday. Elijah Herring, physical in-state linebacker from Murfreesboro. He was used last year a lot as UT's Sam linebacker during short yardage situations. I see Herring as a potential starter for the Vols. He played in all 13 games last year, 11 tackles, 2.5 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Quasi Garland, he was a walk-on, earned a scholarship. He was actually a defensive back, and they moved him to linebacker back in 2020. He's played in 18 games for the Vols. Last year, he missed the last 8 games due to a season-ending injury. Next, we have Caleb Perry. He's a sophomore from Kentucky, big linebacker, very physical. He was the number 4 player overall in the state of Kentucky. We didn't get to see much of Perry last season, only minimal plays. I hope that changes this year and we get to see him in some action. Next, we have Will Albright, redshirt junior from Greenville, Tennessee. He was a walk-on player. He was a long snapper, and they moved him to linebacker. He's played in 5 games on special teams, and he did see a little bit of action last year at linebacker. Next, we have Mekhi Bigelow, redshirt freshman. He was actually high school teammates with 5-star defensive end James Pierce Jr. He's an edge rusher from North Carolina as well. They have transitioned him to linebacker. Caleb Williams, redshirt freshman from Franklin, Tennessee. He actually transferred from Liberty, and the expectations are starting to rise for Caleb. Next, we have Ben Bolton. Guess what? Another redshirt freshman. Starting to see a trend here. We're super young. 6'3", 220 pounds. He's from Memphis. Seen minimal action as a freshman. He did have 10 D1 offers. Next, let's move into the brand new Tennessee Volunteers. Arion Carter. ESPN has him listed as the number 5 linebacker in the nation. From Smyrna, Tennessee. 4-star linebacker across the board on all major recruiting services. Just remember the name, Arion Carter. Keenan Peely, transfer from BYU. One word, experienced. If you've been paying attention, we're extremely young at the linebacker position. He was described as the anchor to BYU's defense since 2020. 2-time team captain. I fully expect Peely to be a starter this year. Jeremiah Telander. In my opinion, he's one of the most underrated players in the nation. ESPN does have him at a 4-star. On3 has him at a 3-star. 24/7 has him at a 3. Rivals has him at a 3. I'm telling you, this kid's going to be a stud. If I was lying, he wouldn't have 25 Division I offers, and 18 of those wouldn't be from Power 5 schools. Next, we have Jalen Smith. Rivals has him a 4-star and the number 14 linebacker in the nation. From Grayson, Georgia, he's very fast, he's agile, he's quick. He chose Tennessee over 40 other Division I schools. 25 of those schools were Power 5. The man with a plan, Brian Gene Mary, 23-year coaching veteran, great recruiter, made a big impact at Michigan, Texas, Louisville, South Florida. I'm extremely pleased with the job that Coach Gene Mary has done. He's super aggressive, which I love. Great against the run. Has done an amazing job for the talent that he's had to work with while he's been at the University of Tennessee.